I mean, if I went back to the house, I would probably save my baby life. I ain't a perfect person. Okay, I'm a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
How much cocaine did you do last night?
I didn't do none last night.
Okay.
We had sex all night.
I don't give two fucks about that.
I know that, but I'm just telling you the truth. I did not go back to the house. I'm not lying to you. I was watching porno girls. Porno. I was trying to have a threesome.
Friends, today's suspect is Lajouceline Booker. She's accused of murdering her son, Jameer Booker. Now, this is a continuation of her previous interrogation where she took a lie detector test. The link to that is in the description. Let me play the interrogation and I'll give you more details as we go along.
Sit back for me if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. What's going on with him?
Who? Chris?
Yeah.
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling. Mm-hmm. So what's going on with my baby?
Which one?
My baby, my dead baby. What's going on?
Well, we're gonna do an autopsy tomorrow.
Okay. So no, I'm talking about he ain't gonna get charged.
Him? Don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Tell us what we need to charge him with.
I wasn't there. He was in charge. He was in charge of watching the baby.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Your mother came to your house, was it Tuesday?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And she asked you about the blood in the nose of the child, right?
She said something. I thought it was like Duna Man probably messing around or something like that. But then she had told me that she didn't trust that boy around him. So I kind of I'm thinking maybe the baby or whatever, and then I took him to the clinic or whatever. And I had told her, that's why I told her that it was like something was going on with the baby around the eyes. And that's when she said it seemed like somebody knows, I don't know, something.
How much cocaine did you do last night?
I didn't do none last night.
Okay.
No, I did something the prior night before. And then I wasn't even at home with my kids. I mean, I had paid a babysitter to watch my kids while I went out in Canada with my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend that I was together with for a year.
What babysitter did you pay to do that?
Chris.
Okay.
Because I paid him in room board. He paid no bills. And really, he's only there because his mother don't have nowhere to go. And she got 8 kids. And so I brought them there on the street. She was supposed to be staying there.
Why did she move out?
Really, she didn't move out. She didn't move out, really.
Okay.
She still stayed, her stuff's still there.
Okay. Well, she's here right now, and I just finished talking to her.
Yeah, she's still.
Has she ever had to talk to you about the way you discipline your children?
No, because I don't discipline my children.
She never had to get on you about putting your hands on them?
Mm-mm. Matter of fact, you can ask anybody. They say my kids whoop me. I don't whoop my kids.
Now, just to be clear, Chris was someone that lived with her. This is Chris Harris. She believes she's the one that did this to her child. But let me give you some quick information on her boyfriend. Now, with this ex-boyfriend, clearly there was some attachment. You see, according to the case file, apparently he proposed to her. You see this ring? It's actually called the Redwood, but it's part of today's sponsor, brought to you by Threesome. Threesome has unique quality crafted products for everyone. They specialize in men's brands but offer matching sets and women's engagement rings, stackable paved bands and watches as well. With their products, you get a lifetime warranty included on all the rings. Every ring comes with a medical grade silicone activity band and beautiful walnut display box. Great customer team service. They're based in the United States. Every ring ships within 1 business day. Free shipping even internationally. They're a husband and wife owned company from Tampa, Florida. They have super unique designs and materials. Dinosaur bone, meteorite, skateboards and guitar strings. So go to Threesome.com and use code TrueRed for 15% off. Link is in the description.
Chris's mama, has she ever choked you? Have y'all ever got in an argument and her choked you?
No, she never choked me before. Let me tell you about this lady. That is Michelle. Michelle is, look her right up. She's a habitual lie. She's always crying. She came to my house as a freeloader. Her son just killed my child. Okay, do the background check. You cannot believe nothing Michelle say. It's all period. Her mama was the one that brought Chris to my house. Her mama.
Sit back.
I'm sorry, sir. Her mama brought Chris to my house. She got 8 kids. They staying with me. She stayed with me because she didn't have nowhere to go. And her mom asked me, begged me can I please stay And can Chris please stay there and look after the, you know what I'm saying?
So you telling me a month ago that you didn't punch Duty Man in the chest and she didn't choke you and you didn't pop your baby on the leg for crying?
Oh no, man. I mean, I could put that. I can do a lie detector test. No.
Okay, well that's probably gonna be what we're gonna do next.
Okay, we'll do that.
But number one, those marks on that baby.
It was a pump.
Huh?
The marks on that, but you seen the baby?
Yeah, I seen the baby.
I held the baby.
I held the baby too.
The bruising is also not consistent.
Hold on, you tell me, I'm getting looked at like I'm bruising the baby?
Yeah, you are.
Oh no, I swear to God, I'm not. You can ask anybody.
I'm not asking anybody, I'm asking you.
No.
Okay? Well, let me explain this to you, all right? Because I've asked you a lot of questions, and on a lot of them, I feel like you've pointed me down the wrong direction. Okay?
No, sir, I promise you.
Don't interrupt me again either, you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I've asked you numerous times questions, and you've pointed me in the wrong direction or went around. Don't shake your head either.
Okay,
all
yes,
right?
sir.
You went around the wrong way about it. Okay?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I told you this.
Didn't I just tell you don't interrupt me? Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you. Okay?
My baby died.
Hey, I understand that. That's why we're sitting here right now. Okay?
My baby did.
Your baby did die. You left your baby with somebody that you probably didn't need you to leave your baby with. But you act like your record's clean. You ain't done nothing wrong either.
What did I do? I left my baby with someone.
You damn right. You left your baby with somebody you shouldn't have left your baby with. Because you would rather go out and run the damn streets.
No,
that's a problem.
That was my ex-boyfriend.
I don't give a damn who it was. You still out running the streets.
I'm not running the streets.
You still got a drug problem.
Look, I'm not running the streets.
No,
okay.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the child is dead. Okay?
The child is dead.
And that is a shame.
Not under my care. I paid somebody.
You're the mother. It doesn't matter if it's under your care or not. You're responsible.
And then they in my house. They said, I found the baby.
If something happened that's an accident and it got out of hand, you need to tell me that because that's different.
Oh, no.
Okay? Because that bruising didn't just appear out of nowhere.
No, ain't nothing happened. That's just an accident. I don't think none of that is an accident. I don't know what that was.
Okay? There is a history of that.
What am I hit a 5-month-old baby for?
That's all.
It happens every day.
Well, I don't do that.
I
don't do that. My kids, they say, matter of fact, they say I let my children run over me. And Michelle's
Look here, we've all been in the same position. We all have kids.
Mm-hmm.
I've come home from 24 hours working straight. Kids will not go to bed wide open, just won't be quiet. You know, you say, hey, go on now, go get to bed and go into bed. Then I had to get up and had to tear that ass up.
I was out hanging with my ex-boyfriend. You was right. I should have brought my ass home. And my baby would have been dead.
Now, this is the same ex-boyfriend that you said you couldn't tell us his name?
No, I told you his name. I didn't know his last name. I can't remember his last name.
Bullshit.
Well,
Didn't you used to live with him?
I did. I can't remember it.
Oh, you may tell you? You may help you with it?
What?
Last name's yeah.
Right, now that we've learned that the night before she was having some good old hanky-panky, right? She claims she was not there during this unfortunate incident where her son was abused to death. Therefore, should they be speaking to her in this manner? Is it fair? Let me know.
You talking to two guys right here, hon. I don't give a fuck what kind of doping moves or any shit about that. All right?
No,
I spent most of my career in narcotics, and so did he. We ain't the fucking dope police.
I
We
know
the
that.
fucking murder police.
That's what I want. I want us to get through. Look,
That's what we are.
No,
so don't try to, but you're trying to hide who he was.
No.
And another thing is, you also didn't just pop in at fucking noon today. You come home this morning.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
About 8 o'clock or so, you
No, I
come home.
didn't. No, I didn't. Guarantee you I haven't. No, sir, I haven't. No, I
That's
haven't.
not what Mario says.
I ain't come home no 8 o'clock this morning. Mario said I came home at 8 o'clock this morning.
It was 8 something.
Well, how did I do it? I got up off my knees with the flick that we were watching of the two.
At the hotel room?
Yeah, at 8 o'clock this morning. Come on now. Where did I go at 8 o'clock this morning?
Back to the house, and then you left again.
That's a damn lie. Mario ain't say no shit like that because I was with Mario the whole time. We had sex all night.
I don't give two fucks about that.
I know that, but I'm just telling you the truth. I did not go back to the house. I'm not lying to you. I mean, if I went back to the house, I would probably save my baby's life.
let me tell you, this is what I think. And this is the way I feel about it. I think you've been running the roads lately. You've been getting tanked up. Kids ain't been acting right. And you got a little too rough with them. And the little baby's been throwing up because of it for the past couple of days because something inside was ruptured, but nobody carried the baby to the doctor to be checked out. Okay?
Ruptured?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Something was ruptured in my baby?
I don't know if there's something ruptured. I'm saying I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay, all right.
So,
No.
like I said, I think you come home tanked up or coming off of something, and you ain't done what you're supposed to. And here we are. Listen to me. There's a difference in an accident, and there's a difference in murder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? There's an accident and murder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You need to figure out which one it is.
Oh, I didn't even touch the baby. I'm the one that ran the baby outside.
Sure you did, because you can't leave the baby inside all day.
I found the baby. He told me to keep the lights on.
Okay, but let's talk about what happened previously. Let's talk about what happened, let's say the day before or the day before that. Okay? At some point, that child was harmed and bruised.
My mama had said something. My mama said she didn't trust him with him.
I don't think Chris, whatever you call him, I don't think that boy's fucking smart enough to hurt anybody.
So, what, I killed my baby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No idea. So I'm getting help for murder. And y'all trying to put murder on me?
Well, we trying to give you an out here
No,
and
ain't
help
no
you
out.
because, like he said, there is an accident where things happen. Because first off, your baby's been sick for the last couple of days.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, if you're throwing up, you're sick.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He spits up. Okay.
I understand. We did a search warrant at your house. We already done the search
Yeah.
warrant at your house.
Okay.
Okay.
He spit up.
So if your baby's sick, you as a mother, it's incumbent upon you to get help for that child.
And
you took him got shots on Monday.
I did.
Today's Friday.
My baby don't have no fever or nothing. He didn't have no fever or nothing. He had one time that he came back. Okay, he's teething. He's beginning to teeth. Oh my God, you got me thinking about it.
Does teething make you throw up?
No, teething.
Makes you gnaw and stuff.
No.
And it makes you drool.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing up like that. So what, is some throw up somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
So it was some throw up. Where was the throw up at? Now, so he must have threw up somewhere last night.
And the thing about it is neither he and I are doctors, but we've done this job a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, long time.
Yeah, I didn't kill my baby.
And the bruises, there's a few that's old that he had on Monday when you took him to get his shots. He had a little bit of bruising on one eye.
Yeah, I had asked the doctor about that with a nurse, but she wasn't a doctor. Then that's the same one my mom was talking about. Mm-hmm. And then that's when I said, maybe my 3-year-old, cause you know how 3-year-olds, he sometimes want to play with the baby. Mm-hmm. No, you can't play with the baby. He would probably get into it. That's why I was taking that from then. She said it was some kind of skin impairment. I would never harm my baby. And I did not kill my baby at all. And I did not touch my baby. I would not hit a child. I'm the one that found that baby dead.
Well, you would hit a child because you've already told me you hit your daughter.
She's 10. Do you know what she did to me?
That's still a child. Does it matter?
She hit me. She kicked me when I was pregnant in my stomach. This little girl is something else. And y'all came down. Matter of fact, you call it police. The police guy told me to whoop her ass. But I'm not finna whoop no 3-year-old. I know no 5-month-old. I'm not finna kill no baby. I don't have that right.
I don't think you meant to kill the baby.
I didn't even touch the baby.
I think you put your hands on the child and then something happened
afterwards
I did and the child died from it.
I did not see the baby since last night, early this morning. I have not came back home.
And I'm not saying you did it in the middle of the night.
You said you ain't seen the baby since last night.
Yeah.
Early this morning.
Yes. And then that's the last time I seen the baby. Then I came home and I found my baby bruised up. You see what that baby looked like?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. And that's when he told me don't turn the light on. I turned the light on. I could do number one outside and ask somebody. And I think I felt my baby last breath. I think I did. And I was trying.
I'm telling you now, you didn't.
How long he was dead?
He's been dead for a while.
For real?
For real.
Oh my God.
For real. Because I held him. He was cold as ice.
I thought I just ran outside and I took him to a truck to the lady. It was, I don't even know. I took him and that's my heartbeat something. Oh my God. I've been inconsolable the whole time, and y'all look how y'all sit up here and treat me. I'm not getting consoled when my baby get hurt.
It's not our job to console you. It's our job to work for him because he don't have a voice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He didn't get to live his life.
You're right now. You're right now. You're right now. You're right now. You is.
Now,
you is.
Whether you did it or he did it,
you're right now.
You're just as guilty because you ultimately have responsibility over that child.
But
you wanted to go get fucked up, hang out with a boyfriend that you wouldn't even tell us his name.
Because
you live with him. Bullshit.
Oh my God.
I mean, you got at least a high school education?
I do. I went and
then
had
you're
sex
not
with
dumb.
him. I went and had sex last night. When I got the DVD player, it's still wrapped in the bag. I was watching porno girls. Porno. I was trying to have a threesome. I mean, my ex-boyfriend. I haven't seen him in so long.
Okay. So,
And then I'm thinking I could trust him because he lives with me for free. He don't pay nothing. And then I help him. I feed him. I buy anything for him. I buy for the kids. I do all this. I let this person come in my house. I should never let nobody in the house because I was good without anybody in my house. This would never happen. But maybe I probably did get a little comfortable with him there. I ain't think he would have never did no shit like this. Now I'm all fucked up. That shit hurts. That hurts.
That we know is not the truth. You gonna take a nap or you gonna listen to me talk?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying. I don't know. Okay. Right now I'm hurting and I understand the voice for the child do need to be heard. But I'm sitting here and I'm the one that found the baby and y'all is coming at me and we're not even handling what's going on.
You know how many people kill their loved ones or their spouse and then call 911 to make it look good? Fucking tons.
I didn't do that.
Okay, but like I said, it's funny how when we throw a little bone to you that we know is not the truth, and we watch how adamant you are, like, oh, I know that ain't happened. And I agree, it didn't happen. And you're all on it. But then when we hit you with something we know you're full of shit on, your whole is changing.
What did you say?
It's just the way we read people.
Okay.
We read people for a living.
I know.
And I mean, you've been sitting here crying ever since you got here, and I ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen nothing? I know.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. You act like we're wasting your time. Is this insignificant
No, this is not
to you?
wasting my time.
This insignificant to you?
No, it's not insignificant. I'm trying not to relive this. I'm trying not.
Honey, you're going to live it for the rest of your life.
Don't do that.
The rest of your life.
I know.
What if I did this? What if I done that? What if you maybe not have grabbed him? What if you may not have shook him? What if you didn't have popped him a couple times?
Well, I didn't.
Huh?
I didn't, so I know that part. That was the first time I got back home. So I know that part. I didn't touch that baby. I'm the one that found the baby.
Well, who can verify that?
Mario and him, because he know that I ain't get home to that time.
Well, it's funny how everybody we've talked to has said that you put your hands on them kids.
I put them hands on the kids. Everybody, no.
Yeah.
So they said I beat the baby.
Yeah, they did. And Keisha's on the way down here. We're going to see what she's got to say about it.
Oh, no.
I mean, you in here trying to sell Mother of the Year.
I'm not Mother of the Year.
You ain't nowhere close.
I'm not Mother of the Year. But I know that. I know that for a fact. But I did not touch my baby or shake my baby up. I love my baby dearly.
I'm not saying you don't love your baby.
And I did not
I'm saying
harm
you
him.
probably just got out of hand with something, and this is what happened.
You remember one thing. There's a difference, like he said, of getting out of hand and straight up murder. Because when it comes court time, we give people every time right now to say, hey, something happened, something went wrong. This is what happened. All right? If not, my common statement, I either let you tell the story or I'll tell it for you.
Well, let me tell you, that is not what happened. I did not put my hand on that baby.
Well, I suggest you tell the story of what happened, and let's see what we got to do.
I told y'all
to
the
get this
story
straightened
already. I told y'all the story already.
Well, I'm calling bullshit on your story.
Your phone got minutes?
No, it don't.
It's out of minutes? Can
It's
it text?
No, it can't text right now. I went.
How'd you receive a phone call last night? Whose phone did you have?
I was using what's the phone?
Who's whatchamacallit? That's a kid's part.
Yeah, Chris phone. This is hurtful.
So you had his phone?
No, when I was at the house.
I'm talking about afterwards when somebody calls. I believe you received a phone call after you were gone.
I thought it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. What you mean I thought it was gone? No, I couldn't. He probably received the phone call after I was gone, but I wasn't there.
Who'd you send a text message to that said baby dead?
My mom.
How can you do that if you don't have minutes?
Because I had the phone. That was his phone. That was the phone. That's their phone. That was usually.
you.
Okay, my phone, I had went and bought some minutes. I did not even get to put the minutes on my phone because I'm rushing there to see my
Your
name.
phone's a flip phone. Chris's is the black stick. Okay, I'm with you on that, okay? But you say just baby dead.
Cause I didn't know what to say. I can't get my phone to pick up the phone. I'm calling her. I'm calling her. I'm calling her. She ain't picking up the phone. She ain't picking up the phone. She ain't picking up the phone. And I don't hit them kids.
I honestly don't think it's registering your mind what you're dealing with right now.
I know what I'm dealing with because I know what I didn't do. I didn't do nothing.
I think you did. He thinks you, and don't roll your damn eyes at me.
I didn't do
nothing,
nothing.
okay?
I didn't do nothing, sir.
Because I'm trying to be nice. You don't want to see me get nasty. I assure you. Okay? You rolling the dice with your life in here. Okay?
Am I free to go?
No, you're not. I'm not done talking with you.
I wanna
So let me get back to this part.
You said that I'm free to go at any time.
That was earlier. You're not now. Okay? This has changed a lot.
How did it change?
Because now that I can see that, number one, the children have been neglected.
No, the children have not been.
Don't tell me what the law states when I'm the law. Okay?
No,
you have neglected them children.
No, I have
and
not
you have abused them.
No, I have not abused. I neglected my kids at all. If anything, I was helping somebody out.
Who'd you help out?
Chris, they don't got nowhere to go. They was on the street.
Oh, so you helped him out by letting him watch your kids.
By
so
letting him.
Out. Don't scream at me neither.
By letting him, because his mamas was staying there too. Because the grandmom, they don't have nowhere to stay.
Okay, so here, watch my kids. I'm
still paying him.
You can't get a hold of me.
I'm paying him. I'm paying him still. Look, I did not neglect my child, and I did not touch my child. I did not hit my children. I did not hit my child at all.
Well, how do you explain that bloody nose that your
That's
mama saw?
That's what I'm trying. I don't know what's going on. My mama said that she didn't trust the boy either. I should have listened. I should have paid attention.
Okay, but your mama don't trust you either.
My mama don't trust me either.
No.
My mama's mad at me right now because she said that I should have listened to her.
Your mama straight up said that she's been trying to get you to do right and you don't do right.
That's because I just had a baby. Okay, now, after I had my baby, okay, I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to make money real fast. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I dang. Okay.
Do you prostitute too?
No, I don't. Well, I do have a friend. I do have a sugar daddy. So.
Is that your baby daddy?
Huh?
Is that your baby daddy?
He was my boyfriend. But,
the one that's the father of the child?
Yeah. But I was.
Who's the alibi?
I was with Mario last night.
You think Mario's gonna fucking raise his hand and help you out?
He gonna tell the truth.
No. He'll tell the truth to save him. He won't tell the truth to save you. I've done this too long.
He gonna tell the truth. I mean,
he let a bitch go down for him in a heartbeat. I promise you. Promise you.
This don't have nothing to do with where was I at. He just can't do nothing but tell you what time he brought me home.
I still want to jump back to prior to you leaving and going out. Because the kid was sick.
Who?
The baby was sick.
No, the baby was sick last night.
Well, how come everybody else says the baby's been throwing up, but you the only person that says the baby hadn't been throwing up?
Oh, you talking about Shell and her family? You talking about them, the people that's sticking together?
I'm talking about everybody that we talked to.
That was the last time the baby threw up. That was before I took the baby to the immunization shots. The baby is fine now. The baby been fine.
Obviously not. The baby's bruised up and dead, so it hadn't been fine. The baby was bruised up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today.
The baby was not bruised up like that today. How the baby want to get bruised up? A busted. Have you seen the lip? Do you see the lip? Do you see a baby? Mm-hmm. The baby, you don't. Come on now.
I opened his mouth. I looked in it.
Oh Lord, don't tell me no shit like that.
When she grieves, I think her grief is normal. Yes, I know what she did the night before was bad and she was neglectful of her child and she should be punished for that. Personally though, I think the way they're talking to her is a little disrespectful. Anyway, we're going to move on to another police officer who's now going to come in and question her even further.
So what happened with those complaints? How did those get disposed of? Was it found in your favor, in her favor, or what happened with them?
Really, he couldn't do nothing. He was so upset. He just drove off.
No, but once the case went all the way through the process and all that, what happened with the DCF?
Oh, it fell in my favor.
Fell in your favor?
Yeah.
No problem. You never get charged?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Well.
And then, I ain't a perfect person. Okay, I'm a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
You know, kids can be very trying on people's patience, especially when they're sick and they're teething. I mean, every person out there that has a child knows. I mean, you know, you heard of women going through postpartum depression and all that.
I didn't go. He was adorable.
Not saying you did,
but somebody
having babies is hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I mean, let's face it. It takes a mountain of patience to deal with a baby sometimes.
And then also to deal with a Muslim, somebody else piling their kids up on top of you in your house that just kills you, baby. You see what I'm saying? Yes, what the fuck?
But here's what I'm saying. We do things. People are all pretty much the same at the base level. Okay, and there's not anybody out there that's gonna say, you know what, having a baby is easy.
No, it's not easy.
It's a hard job.
It is.
And kids can get kids can get on our nerves quite a bit.
Oh,
especially when they're teething, they're crying.
I never shut my baby. My baby's adorable. You can't even strike him. You can't do nothing to him but kiss on him. When he was kid, like when he was young, I would kiss you girls. I was like,
but you're saying, I want to get at is, if your baby's teething and he's crying all the time and he's annoying, if something happened in a moment of people lose control sometimes just because it all builds up and it keeps building up and building up. Yeah. And sometimes people snap, and then immediately after you snap, you feel bad about it.
Yeah.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah, we did that.
That's road rage happens all the time. Mm-hmm. Some guy cut you off in traffic. That's SOB, right? And you're mad, and and then you think about it, and I'm like, well, that really was kind of stupid getting mad over something like that, because that was nothing. But we all been there. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. But what I don't want to see you get jammed up on something, and we got this version of events going that's being now contradicted by some other people. Now, if something happened and, the baby's crying and you got stressed because you're taking care of other people's kids and you got boyfriend problems and whatever, it's all piling up and piling up and piling up. And there's a fit of passion and something happens. And then after you feel bad, you're like, oh shit.
That's why I went to have sex last night. I wasn't even at home. I mean, I came back home.
But what I'm saying is, if something happened, we need to find out about it right now.
That's
between me and you, between friends here. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you, I know how this works out. But I'm looking. I swear to God, I'm talking about on everything that is in my soul. I mean, I'm not the perfect person. But I could, if you want to see that baby, I did not do nothing to that baby. Look, Mike, I didn't do nothing to that baby. I did not touch that baby. Right. I never ever hit that baby.
Here's the thing though. I've been doing this a long time. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I can't tell you how many times somebody sat right there in that same chair you're sitting in and said, I didn't do it. Nothing happened. And then all the forensic evidence comes back. Mm-hmm. Fingerprints come back. And we can get fingerprints off, off skin and stuff like that.
Oh, well,
fingerprints come back. DNA comes back. I'm not saying in this case. I'm not saying in this case.
We need to.
I'm not saying this case, but I'm saying, other people sat in that chair. Fingerprints come back. DNA comes back. Video surveillance comes back. Other witnesses come forward. And suddenly that person's sitting right there in that chair saying, I never did that. I never would have done it. And suddenly we prove, well, wait a minute. It didn't go down the way you said, and you did have some culpability. Now it looks really bad for him because now we caught him in a lie. Yeah, and I'm not saying that this case, but what I'm saying is, if that person that was sitting in that same chair you're sitting in, could come forward at at the beginning and say, you know what? You know what, investigator, right? Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone is sitting here and they lie to us, they back themselves into a corner. When they're sitting here face to face with us, just like this, I say, you know what? Something happened. It was a moment of rage. It was a moment of passion. I lost control. And afterward, man, I felt bad and I was scared and I didn't know what to do. Now, if you're on a jury, or if you're just the average person off the street, and you got this person over here that says, I lost my temper, I did something stupid in a moment of passion, and I felt bad about it, and as soon as I did it, I was scared, but then I realized I got to, do the right thing. Mm-hmm. Compare that person to the person that says, man, I didn't do it, I had nothing to do with it, and then you say, well, here's all this other evidence, and all these other people contradicting them, and if you're the average person on the street, you go, this person on this side, they don't deserve any mercy at all. They're not taking responsibility for their actions. They're lying. They keep digging that hole. This person, I've got some empathy for. That person, they made a bad mistake. But that's not a person that we need to lock up and throw away the key. This person made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Mm-hmm. Person on this side that just lies and lies and lies.
For no reason.
To try to save themselves at the expense of doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That person does need to be locked up and thrown away the key.
If I was to do that, let me tell you something, I would feel so bad. I would just let y'all throw away the key. I didn't do nothing. I was gone the whole time. I come back and I find this. And then also on top of dealing with all these emotions, then I got to deal with this.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot in there. I got to step over real quick and reference that phone call. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, ma'am. I do appreciate it. Yeah. So, all right. So, let's go over this in a little bit more detail, okay? Hold it together for me.
I'm trying. Y'all keep on digging.
You've been doing good. Okay.
I'm trying to hold it together. I wish it was me instead of my baby. My baby was sad.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It could have been me.
I think most parents would say, I wish it was me around my child. But all right. So, from what I understand, you left at midnight. You were gone 12 hours. Mm-hmm. You never went back to the house. Mm-mm. Okay. The child was spitting up a little bit in the last couple of days, but had no visible injuries other than some little pigmentation around the eyes. When you left at midnight, you went to the motel, but you didn't leave the motel for the entire time. No. Just you and DeMario. Mm-hmm. Why would DeMario tell a different story from that?
I mean, why would he say that we left for the motel? We didn't leave. We didn't go nowhere. We was at the motel the whole time. We didn't even go nowhere.
Okay. So if I was to hear from somebody else that some different people were in and out of that hotel and you left at one point.
No, you're not going to hear that. Because I didn't leave the hotel at all.
For 12 hours. Mm-hmm. Okay. Help me out. Somebody's lying to me.
Well, I mean,
I'm not saying it's you.
I mean, I don't.
But somebody's lying. I need to figure out a few things. So help me out, okay? Hey, go back in mind to when Mario picked you up last night, okay? Now you drive down off of your street on. You picked you up at your house. Okay. Now when you left, did you drive out to New Warrington Road or did you go up to Jackson Street?
You know what? I don't either. I can't even remember. I was just.
Why can't you remember?
Because I was like at odds with him. That, you know what I'm saying?
You were at odds with him?
No, like it's been a while. We haven't got up. You know what I'm saying? He's my ex. He was my boo thing, and it's been a while. And that night was gonna just be some catching up.
Okay.
When
you go up Highway 29. Was the hotel that you stayed down on the right side of the road or on the left side of the road?
even paying attention.
Okay.
I should have paid attention, but I wasn't. I didn't think.
This is where it's going to start getting bad for you. Because an average person, a rational thinking person, is going to say, this is not even 24 hours. Last night, when I left my house, there's two main roads. There's all the little side roads back there, but there's two main roads. If you're heading north 29, you're either going to go straight up Forest Park and hit Jackson, or you're going to go down all the little streets named after trees and stuff, Elm and all that, and you're going to go and come out on New Warrington, right?
Yeah.
An average person, a normal, right-thinking adult, is going to say, I would remember last night if I went straight north to Jackson or I went straight east to New Warrington. And you don't remember. And then an average person is going to say, I would remember if the hotel I was staying on was on the right or I was on the left. And you say you don't even remember what side of the road it was on?
I'm not rational thinking right now.
This is the kind of thing that, for as much as I want to help you out and I want to believe what you're saying, this is what's making it hard to believe because, most people are going to.
Can I get a lawyer then? Just give me a lawyer. Give me a lawyer then. Because I don't understand this. I'm used to digging this in me. You think I want my baby.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You used to what?
I'm like, you digging, like, it's hurting me. It's hurting me.
Look.
And then I see what you're saying there. You're trying to make it to where you let me know what it's looking like. But
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is I want to believe you. Okay? That's all I'm saying is I want to believe you. But the average person on the street, they'll say, you know what, that story doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I'm not rationally thinking right now.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just not rationally thinking. My mind is not right now. And I'm sorry. It's just simple things like that. How can I be?
Well, it's like I said before, you got a lot on you.
How can I be? Especially this. Oh God! Oh.
So, but to answer your question, yes, of course you can have a lawyer if you really wanted to. I don't even know. I don't even care. My baby's gone. And it's like I told you before. Okay, I can't even begin to imagine the pain you're going through. I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. That doesn't even register.
And then your friends, I get in here, and then like they said something, and he said, you couldn't even shed out a tear. And I'm like, man, you been in this room on your crying the whole time. He's talking about, I understand a good cop, man. I understood that when he's like breaking down the justice for the baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The baby needs justice. And if I was a guilty party, I would put my foot down.
Right. We're just trying to figure it out. Okay? We're just trying to figure it out because we're hearing different things from different people.
And ain't nobody. So when I'm supposed to, what they said I came back at the house around 8.
I've heard that, yes.
And I'm like, really? Who said?
Now help me out on this. Why would somebody tell me that?
I don't know. Why? I don't even know.
And I'll be honest, no one told me that directly.
Yeah, but
I'm told that that's what somebody said.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is that come from? And then you got Michelle lying ass. Then you look up her record. There's a habitual ass liar. She ain't got no what is that. I'm like, Lord Jesus, have mercy. So the whole family gonna stay.
Is that Chris's mom?
Yeah, and the grandma, they gonna.
But now, so she's a good friend of yours, right?
She was a good friend of mine. Me and her fell out because she was trying to stay with me and did not want to pay no bills. Okay, his grandma, her mother came to me and was like, well, Chris ain't got nowhere to go because she worked on the house, their house was out there in Ridgeville. So I let them stay. Now him can continue to stay. And grandma came to me and I was like, well, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying no bills, you ain't doing nothing. I was doing fine without nobody at my house. I tried to put him out. But then when they came back and like, well, Chris ain't got nowhere to go. And so I let him, I helped him.
Here, let me ask you this. And before Chris moved in, so before that, it was just you and Leonardo, or we call him Duda?
And Duda Man.
Duda Man?
Yeah, and Jameer.
And Jameer. So just you and the 2 kids.
Yeah, we were doing just fine.
Okay. Who looked after the kids when you went to work?
My mom, my either sometime my neighbor, with my friend Keisha, but my mom. I wasn't really working like that. I'm just now beginning to get back into this groove of things, and that's probably why I seem like so reckless right now, because I'm like,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my baby's just not about to hit like 5 months, you know?
Okay. So you weren't working for a while?
No, I wasn't working. Matter of fact, I was working 2 years before I had the baby. Oh. And I'm just like, well, okay, well, I'm just finna try to jump back in it and try to get some money real quick, which I was doing because obviously don't nobody got nowhere to stay but me. And I got people leaving, you know, now my baby's dead. And that's just not that. So,
okay. Well, that makes sense. That your mom helps you, and your mom helped take care of the kids. Your neighbor took care of the kids.
Yeah. And I was home majority of the time. See,
and you were home a lot.
Yeah. So why would I need to even have to really go anywhere? I'd be home. My kids got rooms. If I want to do anything, I got me a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I let him babysit probably because I want some peace and privacy. But you know what I'm saying? I can't because I got you there. So you know what? Just go and keep the kids. As a matter of fact, I'd throw you something. You know what I'm saying? He was having a bad day. Hell, if you weren't there, I wouldn't need nobody to motherfucking babysit the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's my house. It's privacy. I get everybody. And ain't nobody paying no goddamn bills but me. I'm paying everything.
Okay.
And then, you know, my baby's gone.
So.
My baby's gone.
Just help me understand. If all these other people are lying to us,
Mm-hmm.
what would be their motivation for telling us that you came back at 8 a.m.? Like, why would they be lying to us?
I don't even fucking know why, because I didn't even come there with it.
See, that's what is kind of confusing, because
who all is all the people you talking about? Michelle and them people? I did not go. No.
I didn't come in. I don't know, because I didn't hear directly from them.
Yeah.
We've got a number of investigators that are talking to different people, and I heard from another investigator that somebody said that you'd been there at 8 a.m. But, you know, here's what I'm getting at. Is someone trying to throw you under the bus? Somebody don't like you? Somebody mad at you?
Welcome to my world. I hope not this shit make it even better.
Because here's what I don't
No.
Why would they lie?
No. My life crazy. For what? I was true. Okay. Ain't been times where I thought I had stalkers. You know what I'm saying?
So at this point, she requested a lawyer again, and the interrogation ends. So that's all her interrogations done. We've had the lie detector test, and we've had these interrogations here. So who did it? Well, I can tell you, she was not tried. She was not the main suspect after they gathered further evidence. So what happened? Well, I'm working on that interrogation, so stay tuned. See you soon.